What's up everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we took on Brock for our first Kanto Gym Badge, and we won. Actually using the Team Ashad plus our main team member of Nidoran Mel. This time, we're heading east to our next destination. And we definitely have some battles. It's so weird not having like, running shoes and stuff. But yeah, we have some battles to get to, and hopefully we can make it to, and maybe even through, Mount Moon. The classic Mount Moon where Brock caught his Zubat. So yeah, it feels good being back recording. Sorry for the long break, I guess I should probably say that now. I still don't actually know when this is going to go up. Probably starting sometime in February. If it is in February, then good. If this is just seeing this after February, then boo. But we're going to have to do some battles here and get some levels. And kind of just, I guess, talk about... I don't really even know. I guess the anime would be a good thing to talk about. I just mentioned how Mount Moon was so... it had like an episode in the early anime where we got the reveal of Brock catching a Zubat. So there's that. We will definitely see some Zubats. Be sure about that. This guy. I met you in Viridian Forest. I cannot put my finger on who it could be from Viridian Forest. But apparently he's all the way over here. Given the fact he has 3 Pokemon though, it could be the first guy you fight going to the path of the right, because I think he has 3 Pokemon. And it could also be the last guy you fought. He could have caught 2 more Pokemon. His Caterpie could have evolved or could have been 1 level higher now, plus 2 more. Unfortunately though, he is a circumstance of not evolving his Pokemon. Level 10 Caterpie. I guess that's something I did forget to mention. Oh, and a Weedle. Personally, I am a Weedle to Beedrill type of guy, but I will say this now about the Butterfree line. It evolves very, very early. As you guys have seen, we haven't had an evolution yet, but Caterpie does evolve at level 7 and Metapod level 10. Same thing with Weedle if we're playing a game that has those. So yeah. If we did capture a Caterpie, we would have Ash's team so far. With Pidgeotto, Pikachu, Caterpie, and our personal Nidoran. And there we go. Get some good experience. You beat me again, so yeah, obviously we already beat him once before. This guy. I believe it's this guy. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Honestly, that's the only reason why I wanted to show him. He's the... Why am I wanting to use the word synonymous? He's the very popular... Oh, I thought he only had 1 Pokemon. He's the shorts guy. He's in like a couple of the games as well. He's just as popular as Joey in my opinion. No status conditioning. Don't think what we've seen paralysis. Oh, and the wrap. The broken wrap attack. Wrap, bind, fire spin, clamp. It does continuous damage. And very, very annoying. But we do take him out pretty easily though. Alright. One of the many paths of the trainer here. 2 of these are optional. You don't have to go down. And actually, if we go up... Oh. If you go up, the other guy is very optional unless you leave them out. I think we'll go down here and fight this guy. Oh, I guess he is technically optional. You slip down here, you can still get past him. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. Oh, hey, there's 2 guys that like shorts on this route. I feel like he has a Spearow, if I recall correctly, like a level 10 Spearow. Level 14 Spearow. Yeah, this is definitely the strongest we've seen so far. Good thing is he is a flying type, so Pikachu's Thunder Shock, nice critical hit. I think we have a base speed of 90, so we have a decent crit chance there. Lost. 210. Now I will say this: do what you want to do. prior to finishing everything at Mount Moon. Once you get to the next town, you won't be able to come over here for some little while. So if there's anything you want to do, make sure you do all the trainers, capture whatever you want to capture, because it'll be a little bit before we can come back here again. Pikachu did go up to level 15, and now it's letting Double Team. This is a status move that raises your evasion. Very broken in single battles. However, I'm not gonna learn it. I like Mania. I like the move I have currently right now. But trust me, it is good. You will get a TM for it later on. I just don't think it's anything that I want to personally rely on. And we got one less Pokemon here, Metapod. Good source of experience for any of your Pokemon. Just attack it non-stop. They can't do anything to stop it. And we still have another trainer right here. You can fight my new Pokemon. Let's see what he has. I'll be a flying type. I'll be a bug type. Caterpie. We've seen a tons of these already. And it could be a Butterfree, but no, they just don't want to evolve it. Done like dinner. There we go. Get a little bit of money here and there. We do have some grass here, and if I believe correctly, now I don't have many notes and everything, but there might be Jigglypuff on this route. And I only say that because of this girl right here. She has one Pokemon, and it is a Jigglypuff level 14. Arguably, this is probably tougher than the Sparrow, because it does have the odd 55 accuracy Sting attack. And I got Disable, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we'll quick attack. We do have 55 bits attack after all. You can't double disable. That'd be a weird strategy of locking down your opponent's moves. And you're just stuck on disable. It does, and a critical hit. It does disable the last move used, so depending on your speed, it can be controlled. Pikachu now level 16. There we go. Kinda wanting to use Pikachu a lot right now because of what is coming up. We are going to be dealing with our second dungeon, that being a cave, hence Mount Moon. This guy is not a trainer. Yeah, he's not a trainer. So we'll go on forward, and I hope we have $500. First of all, is there anything over here? There's normally like a berry in the remake. Probably not. Alright. So we're going here to heal, but first, I want to talk to this bald guy over here that looks like a scammer. His name is Man. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just $500 bucks. What do you say? Well, we have $15.93. Unless you want to go through the training of a level 5 Magikarp to level 20 Gyarados, which is when Magikarp evolves, be my guest. But you're gonna get the Old Rod kinda soon, and the level 20 Gyarados has the stats to help you out 100%, especially against the upcoming gym. It'll be a net neutral across the board in terms of effectiveness. But for $500 bucks, and with how plentiful you can get him later on, I'm not gonna do this. I might come back later and do it just to say I did, but if you want a Magikarp, he's right there. You can get it early. And there we go. We are here. This is Mount Moon, home of a lot of Zubats and a lot of Geodudes. We'll go and search our Nidorank up, because like I said, there are some Geodudes in here, so we're gonna need our double kick. We don't have repels, so get ready for a lot of cutting. A lot of cutting of the footage, that is. We do want to take a look at this. I think this talks about Zubat being bloodsuckers, which is a very interesting thing to put in a child's game in the 90s? 98 or something like that? Alright, let's see what you have. I know it's a special menu in the cave. What about you? I know you're a bug catcher though. Yeah. You're a bug catcher in a cave. You are weak to Zubat and Geodude, so that's not really a good thing to have on your resume, that guy. We'll go ahead and Horn Attack. First trainer here. There is another trainer I would like to show, so we'll probably cut this out. There we go. We had Kakuna as well. Nidoran goes to level 14. You got me. Alright. So far, no wild Pokemon. Of course, as I say it. But I guess it's a good time to go over some of the encounters, though. The two that I primarily talked about, though, being Zubat and Geodude. Zubat, its line is not that good in this game. Wing Attack in Generation 1 is a 35 power move, and it doesn't get it until like sometime around level 35, I think, 34, 38, around there. It does evolve into Golbat at level 22. It is one of the many poison types, and I don't know if Golbat can then fly. Honestly, it's got, it doesn't even have Poison Stab, does it? It doesn't get Sludge, it doesn't get Acid, it doesn't get Poison Sting, it gets Leech Life early on, which is a 20 power Bug type attack. One of the few uses of a Bug type move, which of course as we know is good against Psychic, but it's just not good. Golbat, really, it can get moves like Double Edge, Mega Drain, which is a 40 power grass move later on. But that's also at the risk of your only Mega Drain TM. We'll see where we get that later on. So it's just... I don't recommend Zubat or Golbat. I don't. Not going to catch it. It cannot evolve into Crobat in this game because this is Generation 1. So, honestly, you can, we already have a Poison type to begin with. TM12, though, this is an interesting TM, actually. It's Water Gun, which we actually can't learn yet, if we even care later on. I don't actually know, but yeah, so there are some non-water types that have access to Water Gun. Now if I can find, well, we've already actually seen the other Pokemon. It's Geodude. It's a Rock and Ground type. Brock has it. High attack, high defense, low special, low speed. If you want something that hits hard with stuff like Rock Throw, which is inaccurate in this game, by the way. I think Rock Throw is 60% accuracy. It's not the most consistent damage dealer. You're going to want to give it the one and only Rock Slide TM. I don't think it knows Rock Slide by level up. And Dig. It's not bad either, but it also gets the very potent Self-Destruct and Explosion, which cut the opponent's defense in half when using this game. So if you want to do something cheeky with a Self-Destruct or an Explosion on a hard boss, there you go. It does evolve at 25 in the Graveler, and then of course evolves to trade in the Golem. So if you have a way to trade it, you can get a level 25 Golem, which the 25 is a lower level than the 3rd gym's Ace. So early game Golem, I guess. Not bad. What? I mean, for my friends to find me here. And this person has the other Pokemon I want to talk about. You can get Clefairy in here. It is one of the rare Pokemon. It is a normal type, and in my opinion, the better Jigglypuff. If you want another game normal type, Clefairy is good. It gets great access to moves. Especially TMs like Ice Beam and Thunderbolt and Psychic, and I think Fire Blast as well. I know later games get Flamethrower. And in this game, it is a normal type, so it only has one weakness, Fighting. And Fighting, kind of like Rock type, is unreliable. Its strongest move is the 80 power, 80 accuracy submission. So, strong normal types are good in this game. And we do have ladders here. Little chutes and ladders. This place isn't that hard to get around if you can just explore it. I would say take your time, but you might actually have to take your time if you keep getting lost. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. Yeah, and here's the introduction of Team Rocket. The quote-unquote bad guys of Generation 1. Too bad we don't have a water type. Unfortunately, both of our Pokemon are weak to ground. But Sandshrew probably doesn't have a ground type move. It probably has Scratch and Sand Attack. Maybe Fury Swipes. Maybe Defense Curl. But we'll go ahead and just use some Horn attacks. Make sure though before coming in here you stock up on stuff like potions and or Pokeballs. If you want, because it is a pain to get out of here. Do all that stuff. I don't think we have an escape rope. We don't have the big TM, nothing like that. Nidoran level 15. And there's Rattata. We're going to go for the double kick. You have to be careful. Rattata can use stab moves like that. But, look at that. 75% on the first one, so the other one will finish it off. Team Rocket is normally known for using poison type of Zubat here. And believe it or not, even though I said it's trash, I am a little scared about this because Leech Life is, they hit the 55% accurate Supersonic. Yeah, I know I mentioned Sing is 55% accurate, don't really know why. But Supersonic is too. So if you hit it, then you're kind of lucky. If the opponent misses it, then you're really good and lucky as well. We'll switch though so we don't have to deal with confusion. I guess this is a good time to talk about it though. If you're confused, in this game you have a 50-50 shot at hitting yourself with a typeless 40 power move. It does take your attack and your defense into account. Kind of thankful though, in later games, they completely nerfed HP up. Wow. That's expensive. We'll have to use that on someone here. But, in terms of Zubat. In terms of confusion though, going forward from I think Gen 7 onwards, it went from a 50-50 shot to a 1 in 3 that you attack yourself. So, it's not really a reliable gamble anymore. Kind of a shocker. We're going to come down here. There are some more scarier trainers down here actually. You see what I mean by Zubat after Zubat after Zubat? Look at this. Well, here's Geodude. You can capture him down here, like I said. Level 10 too, that's a good level. What? Don't sneak up on me. Is that supposed to be like a question what? Or just a what? There's just an exclamation point. Super Nerd wants to fight. Send out his Magnemite. His Magnemity. Let's Horn Attack. I should probably look up the power of Horn Attack, because it's not Stab. Double Kick isn't Stab either, so... I really want to say Horn Attack is 55 to 65 power. Almost. I think his other one was like a Voltorb though. Let's just use Tackle, why not? At least we didn't miss. There was 16 Nidoran. Good stats. And last up is Voltorb. Let's hope they don't have Sonic Boom. That looks like a little underroad. I think it's about half. Now we use Double Kick. I mean not Double Kick, but Horn Attack. It looks like Horn Attack might be 65 power. I think Vice Grip is 55. My Pokemon won't do. What? Nidoran is evolving. Nidoran male evolved into Nidorino. Yeah, we finally have such an evolution. Nidoran has evolved. Got a little boost at stats as well. 30 attack, 26 defense, 27 speed, 27 special. Not bad. Alright, I stay with switch back out to Pikachu some. Didn't know you'd already hit level 16. Over here there's an item. A potion. And to the right, a very valuable rare candy. These are not buyable, so if you get them, I'd probably wait until the late game. And is this guy a bug catcher? Oh, there's an item up there too. That might be an escape rope. bug catcher wants to fight, and it's a Caterpie. Naturally, we're gonna cut this out. No one wants to see Caterpies and Metapods this far in the adventure. We've already beat a boss battle after all. We'll grab this item. Is this the escape rope? There is! Escape rope. This helps you get out of dungeons and stuff. So, if you want to return fast, there you go. Pikachu grew to level 17 off a wild Zubat. And now there's this girl. I think she's the first person you fight that uses grass types, if I recall correctly. Everyone else has been like normal, flying, bug, poison, rock and ground, because of Brock. We'll use our newly evolved Nidorino though. Being a poison type is good against grass types. Absorb, 20 base power, stab makes it 30, cut in half makes it 15. Not much there. And there we go. And Bellsprout. Another good Pokemon in my opinion. Oddish and Bellsprout both have special places in my heart, honestly. Along with being one of 3 grass poison type lines in Kanto. All of them are good, but I do have, I think, more connection to Bellsprout and Oddish than any of them else. Oh, I lost it. Alright. There is probably another, yep, another one of these. Switch back to our Pikachu. We would like, I know one of these are important to go down. It's probably this one right here. TM01. Haven't memorized, it's Mega Punch. An 85 accuracy, 85%, I think, no, 85 power, 80 accuracy normal type move. It's not bad, but I'm gonna probably hold off on using it for now. And then obviously, look at that, there's a guy protecting the rock over there. I'll be right back. There we go, a couple of Thunder Shocks and he's done. Rocket with his Lion Tamer wannabe whip. And my Ether! Something else you can't buy and it restores power points by 10. Very good item, don't underestimate it. Alright, we're almost to the halfway point here. And we'll fight you real quick. And got one more Pokemon, it is a Zubat. And we'll take it out real quick. Easy peasy. More Zubats and normal types. Losing stinks. Alright. Not what I was alright about. There is a guy up here. Come on. Unless it's... Nope. Right here. A Moonstone. This is one of the evolutionary stones you can use it on certain Pokemon to make them evolve. And after looking at some stuff while planning for this Let's Play, yeah, Nidorino is evolving. Nidorino evolved in the Nidoking, a fully evolved Pokemon at level 17. And that's who we're going to lead off with in our next battle. Next time on Pokemon Yellow, we're going to take on this guy and explore the second half of Mount Moon. See you guys then.